Hey guys, Unicorn Plays here, and today we're going to be doing a video about 10 Minecraft tips and tricks for survival and creative world. There's some survival and some creative world ones. Okay, now let's get on to the first one. But first, let me change this today in 3, 2, 1. Bam! Okay. Now let's get on to the first one, which is you could use a control that's not actually originally in your that's not originally one of your controls. It's called pick block, where you could pick block basically, and you could whatever button it's set to. Basically, if you're building a massive like building or structure and it has multiple different blocks, you could just click on one of them, and then it'll go to your inventory or go to your hotbar as long as there's room. Okay, now let's get on to the next one. Now on to the next one, which is you could use a speed 2 potion to build faster. Basically, if I use a pick block command, I could build faster if I'm building a big project, and this also works for survival and creative. And basically, this will save you a long time in the long run. So one time I was building like a huge hotel, and this saved me so much time, like actually, and I'll wait for the effect to go away so I can show you how fast it builds when you don't have the potion effect. Okay, now this is how fast it goes when, this is how fast you build when you don't have the speed 2 potion compared to when you do. I'm pretty sure you guys can see the difference between that and that. Okay, now let's go on to the next one. So the next trick is that you could use a water bucket. Say if you're falling from a really high distance, you're like, you could use it to save your fall. And basically this works in survival, and I've used this before. It's super handy. All you need is a water bucket in your inventory, which I keep in my inventory at all times because water buckets are just so handy. And speaking of water buckets, tip number 4 is also about water buckets, where you could climb up with water buckets. If you put one down, you can climb up it, and then yeah, so basically you don't need to use ladders, or you don't need to build up with blocks, which can cause a mess. And I just fell. And then right afterwards you can grab your water right back, and the mess will be all clean. This also works, you could do it multiple times. Like if I build up even more, you could do it multiple times. Like you could put it down. Wait, okay, let me get, you could put it down. I'm in fly mode, but you could put it down, you could pick it up, and then you could put it down again in a higher place. And you could do this over and over again, but this is not really efficient. I'm gonna cut that last part out because, yeah. Okay, now on to the next one, where I'm gonna be going to a different world in 3, 2, 1, boom! Okay, now we're in the different world, and our next one is our next one is gonna be in the Nether. And our next trick is that if you have your elytra on and you're flying in the Nether, you could just, and if you fall, in lava, you could just, oh god. If you fall in lava, you could just fly out. I sort of failed there because I'm bad at Minecraft, but yeah, okay, on to the next one. Okay, our next tip is that if you're drowning in water like I am right now, you could just put down a torch, and then it'll basically come back in your inventory, but it'll become air for a second. There'll be like a little air bubble, and then if you're in that air bubble, you could get all your breath back, and then you won't drown. On to the next one. And our next And our next tip is that if you dig down, which this works every single time, guys, if you dig down, you'll totally find diamonds. This works for me every single time I do it. It's 100% guaranteed. Like, totally, guys. Just watch this. Anywhere I dig down, I just find diamonds. See, look, so many diamonds. I'm rich. This is how I'm loaded in my survival series. Because I just dig down and then I just find diamonds. It totally works, and you totally won't fall in lava and die. Totally. Bro, on to the next one. And our next tip is that if you want to dig down a 4x4 tree, like a really tall one of these, and I was trying to find a jungle biome, but I didn't. If you want to find one of these, you could, if you want to mine down one of these, then all you have to do is you have to staircase up all the way to the top. And because I know mining these are really annoying, you just have to break the staircase on your way down. Super simple, it's super effective, and it totally works. Like, watch this. I just mined down that whole tree in like less than a minute, and if you didn't do this, it would probably take you forever. So make sure you use this trick. It saves you a lot of time. On to the next one. I was supposed to be able to find a village, but I didn't. But there is a thing that I'll show you. It'll be on screen right now, that if you get that certain type of map, you can find a woodlands mansion. Oh my god, you can find a woodland mansion, and basically those things are so cool. They're huge buildings. If you didn't know, there's gonna be a picture on screen right now too. And okay, on to the last one. Where is the last one? I can't find it. Well, I guess that'll be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to slap the like button and subscribe. Bye.